It's the morning after with Nick and Big J. We are broadcasting live from day number 2 of Rock on the Range, and we have Tyler from Theory of a Deadman hanging out with us. Good afternoon to you, Tyler?
It is afternoon. It's morning for me.
Right.
If you time the amount of time since you woke up, it's morning for me.
You roll out of bed with that hair looking so good?
Today was pretty close.
Yeah?
I actually have to carry a comb. I switched to Murray's, which makes a mess, but I carry a comb now everywhere with me because it gets a little crazy.
Your hairstyle is a lifestyle.
It is.
Right?
It is. It's I have to pay taxes and all that stuff.
Property tax.
Commitment.
Yeah.
It is a commitment. But you know what? You pull it off, you make it look good, and then you rock your ass off, which is a solid resume, I think, my friend.
It is good. At least you got something. I mean, your beard is unbelievable.
Thank you.
You know?
It is.
Amazing.
I can't grow a beard.
Just your face is amazing.
Thanks,
He's handsome.
man.
He's handsome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And, you know, I do want to give you a little bit of credit, too, because we'll talk about the new album and the new record in just a second. But a couple months back, there was a viral video of you going around just talking to people in public, trying to figure out if they knew who you were.
Oh, you don't know me, yeah.
And it was hilarious.
Yeah.
But was it your idea? Did you come up with that? Was that something that you want to do? Was it something that you'd messed around with a while, or what?
It was actually my manager's idea. He just called me. He's like, dude, you know what you should do? You should just get a camera and walk around New York City and ask if people know who you are. And I'm like, I wasn't really into it. I was like, well, how's that gonna work? Like, so I did it, and it was tough. Like, cause New York City, they want nothing to do with the guy, and they see the camera. Like, they're not idiots.
Yeah.
They see a guy with a microphone and camera, and they just like go around you. And as soon as you lean into them, they're just like, "Meh." And then some people are obviously, you know, brutal and abusive, and they're like, yeah, well, you know. But we got some good stuff. I mean, the thing is, like, I would film for 12 hours and get, like, 8 minutes worth of stuff.
Oh, because they would just avoid you? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
you just
it's tough.
Around? Yeah.
It looks like, oh, God, that's so funny. It's like, man, that's a lot of filming.
Or everybody you talked to knew who Theory of a Deadman was and knew who you were. And
yeah, I mean, it was actually, it was nice to run into people that knew who I was.
Yeah, the edit doesn't make it look like it, but I bet you there were some people out there that did. And, of course, the new song, Drown, is playing on the X. It's awesome. I love it. Different sound for you guys, too.
Yeah.
Was that a cognitive thing? You wanted to make sure that happened, or did it just organically come together in the studio that way?
It was just time. It was time for us to go back. It wasn't difficult because it's really where we came from. Our first record was really dark, dirgy, a lot of riff rock. And then we started getting, I don't want to use the terrible word, the P word, but just, it was just more, I don't know, less of that, less dark.
And the guitar riffs in the Drown are just awesome.
Thank you.
I mean, that's shredding.
Yeah, well, the whole record it's all about guitars and musicality and a lot more guitar solos. And we did stuff like we never done before, like it's all about mood. Mm-hmm. So Drown, you take the song like Drown, it's like, okay, you're drowning, you're underwater. So everything we did in that song would have some sort of mood of like you're drowning or underwater. And a bunch of other songs on the record like that too. We got a song called Panic Room, and the whole song has to feel like by the end of the song you're so stressed out because you're panicking. It's, I don't know. As
an artist, do you get into that and be like, you know, I'm going to go try to kind of pretend to drown myself and see what it's like?
Yeah, I did. It sucked. We recorded it.
It was awesome.
I sang underwater.
Hey, come over here and waterboard me and let's see what that's like.
You know what's weird is actually I watched some YouTube while we were recording the record of some guy, some reporter was like, I'm gonna get waterboarded to see what it's like, and I guess they set him up on a waterboard.
That's a bad idea.
They put these balls in his hands.
No,
like metal balls.
Yeah,
and I guess it's nothing. They literally strap him down to this table. And they go, as soon as you feel like you can't handle it, just drop the balls. And I guess if he passes out, he'll drop the balls. So they literally took like a water bottle, right, and a couple dribbles, and the second dribble, and he dropped the balls. I'm like, really? That's it?
Man.
And he said he couldn't. He said it was like being drowned and suffocated or something at the same time. I'm like, man.
Brutal, man, brutal.
You know, so, yeah, that's it.
The happy stuff happened while recording the record. What a great time. No wonder it came from a dark place.
You're in a good place.
Watching some dark stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Faces of Death 18.
The album is called Savages with a capital V. Is there a reason for that? Am I reading too much into it? The V?
It's for vagina.
Okay, beautiful.
Perfect. It always should be capitalized.
We're going to get rid of the capital, to tell you the truth. We thought it was a good idea because the V is for record 5.
Okay.
We thought it'd be really cool, and it's not. what's happening now is everyone's going, so what's with the new record, Savages?
What a stupid question, Nick.
No,
Savages.
I didn't think. I didn't think
So
about
I
badge. I
No.
just thought,
It's all good because I emailed our product manager. They once said, get rid of the capital V because you were like the 5th person to say, what's with the capital V? And we're like, I forgot it this time. We got rid of it.
You know, in the media, we like to look for those Easter eggs.
Right.
Oh,
You know?
We always think
So-
there's something more to it than there was.
Well, there was.
Yeah.
It was the 5th record.
There
so
you go.
were correct.
And
Beautiful.
release date for it official yet?
July 8th.
Wonderful. Looking forward to it, man. You can hear Drown on the X Theory of a Deadman tonight at Rock on the Range. Tyler, good catching up with you, man. Thank you
Good
for
to see you
popping by.
guys.
Appreciate
betcha.
it. See you in Boise soon. How about that?
Love
All right.
it.
Wonderful. Morning After with Nick and Big J live out here at Rock on the Range. Day number 2. More interviews to come. It's on the way here on the X Rocks.